to Australia. Take everyone through how long it's taken you to get there.
Just about 30 hours, yeah, overall.
And your trip?
Yeah, I went from Providence to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to LA, LA to Melbourne, Melbourne to Perth.
How you feeling?
Good, tired a little bit, but, adjusting well. It's a beautiful city. It's morning time over here, so I got to keep myself up for the rest of the day.
So what do you think your fans are going to see here? What are you hoping to bring to this team?
I'm just hoping to bring a different aspect, a different dynamic at the guard position. Definitely looking to play fast, bring some explosiveness, defensive tenacity as well, and just get after. I think just being able to lead and encourage as well as just fit in is something that I try to do well. I know we have a group here that's been playing together for a little bit, so any way that I can try to just complement these guys, but then also, do what I do as well.
It's hard when you're changing teams, you're changing countries, you're changing leagues. How long, in your experience, does it take to settle into a group and work out where you fit in?
Well, I think it's just based on your effort once you get there, right? So trying to connect with these guys, trying to get to know who they are just as people. Basketball is a phenomenal game, but you build relationships as well off the court, and I think that translates on the court. So for me, just trying to take pride in that is going to be the main thing for me, especially these next few weeks as I, get integrated over here.
How did it sort of come about? How long is it? Is it a pretty quick kind of process of, okay, this is happening, now I'm going? Can you kind of talk us through how it's kind of unfolded?
Well, today is Monday. And a week from this past Saturday was when I got home from, Phoenix. So all within probably like 5-6 days or so. Yeah. Once I got home, I got a call the next day from my agent and talking with a couple teams. Ultimately, Perth was just the spot that I really desired the most. And yeah, it just came to be. So.
And what is it that drew you to Perth?
Just the winning history that's here, as well as the coaching staff. Heard a lot of good things. I've talked to a few people who know the NBL, who know specifically this organization as well, that had really, really high things to say. And for me, just looking for an opportunity to play really good basketball was just an opportunity that I didn't want to pass up.
Where else around the world were you considering?
A couple other countries. Not so much Europe, a couple spots in Asia, as well as a couple other spots out here in Australia.
Why do you feel Australia would suit you? So there's a different brand of basketball around the world.
Sure.
Does this suit you better than anywhere else would it?
I think so, but it's also hard to tell before I get on the court, right? I've watched a bunch of the NBL games so far, and I just think that the way that the game is, the pace, it's, up there with the G League and the NBA as well. So I think that's another reason why for me it'll be a good fit for me to come in and try to get integrated over here.
It's like a little bit of everything. What do you think your biggest strength will be? Will it be scoring? Will it be defense? Will it be ball handling? What do you think is best suited for what you've seen in the NBL for you to do?
Yeah, my biggest strength for sure is my defense. I think at the guard position, being a bigger guard, being able to cause havoc on that end, and then playing in transition is also one of my strengths as well. So I think just a bit of those two are the main two things that I will be able to bring to this team.
Easier to come straight to the team and be that defensive player rather than trying to work out the offense?
Defense is always an effort thing. I think everybody has the potential to be a great defender. It's just about, your heart and desire to want to guard, for the full however many minutes you're going to play in that game. So, I do definitely feel like that's an easier side to, I guess, come and fit in versus the offense side. Sometimes you got to work things out, after a couple games, but yeah.
Did you cross paths with Matt Nielsen at the Spurs? Was he someone?
Yeah, he was an assistant coach. I hadn't spoke with him in this process, no, but I know that he was obviously from Australia, very familiar with this organization, but I did not speak with him, though, in this process.
They've been on you for a while. Had you considered coming here previously, or was it always that America was always the number one priority and you weren't even considering anything else?
Well, I had never played anywhere outside of the NBA since I left college, and for me, that was just where I wanted to be, full transparency. But I think, at this point, I am looking for an opportunity to be on the court and play, and be able to still show, my talents, as well as just now I love traveling, seeing the world, and this is a good life, man, to be able to play basketball for a living. So, in a beautiful city like this, I really can't complain.
So you're another 4.5 hours to go back the other way tomorrow.
Yeah.
How are you we're assuming you're not going to be right for Wednesday, amount of time you'll be in the air. Do you think you'd be able to acclimatise and get yourself sorted enough in time for the weekend?
Well, once I landed, I told myself I wouldn't think about the flight until it's time for that flight. So I'm still just processing, just being here. We'll handle the flight tomorrow when it comes.
So do you think are you confident you'll be okay, not for Wednesday's game, but for Sunday and the second?
For Sunday, for sure, 100%. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty healthy, overall, and just trying to get on the court as soon as possible.